I'm going to be talking about the severe weather going on in McLean County right now. And yeah, so let me get everything set up here. I hope it loads. I might need, yeah, here we go. So they're getting reports of 3-inch hail and 9, and it says 60-mile winds, but now we're getting reports of 70+ mile winds and wind-driven hail. So I'm gonna, lucky it's outflowing the boundary a little bit, and that's pretty good. So let's see what the base velocity says. There could be a possible tornado still. I would keep remaining in your shelters until the storm passes and treating it as a tornado warning and not go out as serious as a storm warning. Stay in your shelters until the storm passes. There's some really good rotation in this storm still, so there have been reports now of golf ball size hail and Colfax and Anchor, and when these winds do hit, it's gonna lower down extremely all the cornfields and everything. So let's see the hail size on this thing. Oh wow! So about maybe some areas might be seeing softball to grapefruit size hail right now, just southeast of Anchor and just southeast of Colfax, and this is like wind-driven hail. So just remain in your shelters until the storm passes. And this is down this is down direct gas potentials here. So about 60, 70, yeah. And the outgoing winds are about about 60, 80, 70 to 80 right now. That winds. So this is a very dangerous storm going through Colfax right now and Anchor. And this is moving to the south about 20 miles per hour. Let's see. The last magnitude wind, was 70. And about 3-inch hail in this storm. A funnel cloud has been reported in that near the Lexington area. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna play or not because my stuff can be wacky down here. And there is a 40% chance of a severe thunderstorm watch coming out soon. Let's see what the storm. Let's see what the model closed discussion has. Let's see. Yes, severe weather is increasing. So in this area. I was gonna put a map out last night for scenarios like scenario 1. Excuse me. Like we didn't get any rain during the morning hours. It just got sunny, and the storm's staying more north. And scenario 2, I could put out that if it then the complex of storms will explode and come to our area, and this is what it's actually doing right now. And scenario 2 is happening, and that's not good because the environment in the air is unstable for any storm development right now. Let's see. We'll see how high these storms are in the atmosphere. That go tops. The next game might be coming in a couple of seconds. So we got one hail core up here to the north of Cooksville is 2 inches in diameter. Baseball size right now. Tennis ball to baseball, I meant to say. And right here, this is about teacup that hen egg size hail. Down over under this to the south of Anchor. A couple miles south down to south of Anchor, Illinois. Now we go back to base velocity here. This is showing good rotation still. But as it moves down to the south, it looks like it's weakening a little. And that's it. Yes. Now we're just getting 60 to 70 mile winds out of the storm right now. 75 is the highest. So it's weakening as it goes south a little into the outward boundary, and that's good. South Florida itself. To see what the echo tops were, how high these storms are, but let's see how much wind shear we have in the atmosphere. Oh yeah, we got a lot of wind shear to work, and that can reduce tornadoes. You need wind shear and gate-to-gate wind shear, reduce tornadoes, and you got plenty of that in McLean County. Let's go back to the hail size here. Apparently, what's that? Okay, that's a wind report. Never mind. I thought it was a hail report. Let's see if there's any other storm development anywhere. Okay. I'm going to check the model forecast. It plays out. So we could get storm development around the Farmington area about 3 o'clock if that does happen. But at these as you move east, it's gonna keep intensifying. Because the atmosphere is unstable right now, very unstable. And it's hot and humid and sticky outside too. That's what the ingredients are good for when these storms do develop. After maybe we have signs of this storm weakening in McLean County just a little bit. Okay, that's good because of itself. That's good. Doesn't mean it can't intensify still as it heads south. Because you got more storms to the north. Like in El Paso, Fairbury, Pontiac, and all that area up there. You need to watch too. Yeah, the hail is going down just a little bit. And to the north, it went down a lot. Yeah, it was. And okay, the Echo Top thing just came on for me. And it's good. About almost 60 in atmosphere. Yeah, 60,000 feet. That's a dangerous supercell happening. And probably in the storm as it moves to the south. So there is a tornado. There, it's going to be rain wrapped. Like there, when it first started out by Lexington, probably was rain wrapped, and you couldn't see the funnel cloud anywhere because there was. And let's see what the precipitation rate. I'm just gonna see here.
So there you go. There's the estimate arrival. Cooksville, it's practically there. Aerosmith, 228. Ellsworth, 235. Saybrook, 238. Derby, 239.
These are moving to the south. Maybe. Let me do a check. Maybe not. Let's see what the next. Let's see. Still good rotation, but weakening as it goes south. That's at least a good thing. And there is a tornado. It's going to be right in here, in this area, where the minor greens are. That's where the circulation conference is detecting, right in there. And right in here too. And the hail size is going down. I know where it is. To get that Mr. Warnings off. Let's see what the city here says. Probably very large hail and heavy rain at this point. And very strong winds. The strongest is in Colfax, Anchor, and east of and over I don't know, isn't that name? That's a hard. That's Illinois, and it's on the Route 47 too. That's where the heavy, strongest winds are. I just knew so about 17. Oh, because I think it's doing its update, and their scans come in. Why is it getting pictures out?
Bellflower, 256. This storm.
I'm going for the next live scan. Then I can know. So. The Storm Prediction Center for tomorrow, it depends how these storms, like I said, this is like a nice scenario. Scenario one, we get storms tonight, it stay a long time, and you don't get enough moisture in the atmosphere to get that more energy, and when before the sun pops out. Or scenario two, we don't get storms tonight, and we get a big complex of storms that explode and do a lot of damage. I mean, produce tornadoes and everything. Because I don't think it rained this morning, and this is why we're getting this complex explosion storms right now. Because scenario two, I was gonna put it on a map, and that was my thinking, because they were dissipating as it moved to the east. and more of the storms were staying north this morning and moving to the Macomb area. So, as a secondary line came out of Iowa this morning. Yeah. Hell, that. I think there's an tornado threat. That's going to stay to the east, unless because this scenario 2 happens, we don't get any thunderstorm development tonight, and the tornado threat will shift back west to our area. As of right now, this is going to be like a large hail and damaging wind threat, and very heavy rain. And always a hazard. It might be clear, but we could see a storm possible. It was like this storm. It's losing its strength. Might be more like a heavy rain, and there's still some pretty strong winds coming out of the storm still. Okay. It's still at 70. Maybe the hail sizes might be uptaking a little again as it moves south. Or maybe it's losing now. It's a good thing. Wind shear. There's a lot of wind shear to work with. In the echo tops, about 61,000 feet, 60 to 61. Yeah, it's a good supercell. And enough liquid. Density of the storm. Oh yeah. The storm is wow. Check these down. See the base storm. still has a good potential storm. If they do cancel the severe thunderstorm warning, they'll reissue a new one as it moves south. As it keeps moving south. I don't know if they had to put any watches out yet. This is where the big one event's going to start happening. Move southeast later tonight. Some of the winds up there already are at 66. Gonna be some star development over here in the Peoria area and Tazewell County and Clinton County and Woodford County areas later this afternoon. My better chance comes tomorrow.
South at 15 miles an hour. I mean, that's slow. Is it?
Vessels like on detection in next 7 and it can be strengthening as it moves more south. Looks like the ones that have gone down a little bit. It's looking still about 60 to 60. Maybe the tail end might have a 70 mile wind just in there. Ooh, and wow. Now it's producing 91 mile winds. Holy moly. That took fast. Wow. So this storm might be actually strengthening as it moves more south now than it was looking like earlier, a couple of seconds ago. So Ellsworth and Aerosmith and Saybrook and Fritz Land and Fiberg be taking your shelters immediately and staying there until the storm passes. And then Fisher 2. This might just pass of Elliott, the biggest wind. And the biggest winds might just pass west of Gibson City too. So he still might get 50 to 60 winds out of this right here. But on the west side of the city, may get the worst of it. Now, in Aerosmith and Saysbrook, you better take your shelters immediately because there's about 91-mile winds coming towards you in this very dangerous situation. Now, oh wow, now 107 mile winds. Yeah. So, right there, this is a very dangerous situation here. So, take your shelters and stay in there. As it right now, Aerosmith has a 57.1 incoming wind gust. Now, looks like it's getting stronger, just a little bit stronger on the stronger side of the winds. Southeast of Saybrook as of right now. So, see what happens down here. As of right now, the strongest winds are on Route 9. Go to a little bit like that, farther south. Okay. That's at least a good thing. I'm going to clear that. Get a new report, a new, wow. Okay. Now the winds are about 70.8 miles per hour. It was like the winds are trying to get stronger just to the east side of Saybrook and over Foodsland and West Oakland City too. I was up here. So now the strongest winds are just south of Aerosmith. Yeah, 60 to 70. Is there? I'm gonna see what popped. See, they have a tornado. No. The tornado warning did come out soon. Again, still got a lot of wind shear to work with. And right now, that's it. The biggest hail is over Route 9, just west of, on the west side of Gibson City. About tennis ball size. And Saybrook, in the southwest of Saybrook. And there could be a tornado too in this storm as it moves south. Let's see from the down draft. What's coming down to the ground is 70. These are like microburst winds, so 60 to 70. I'd probably losing very heavy rain in this storm. I'm guessing maybe 1 to 2 inches per hour of rain. Oh, we can uptick in winds again. This is southwest Aerosmith, 75. And about 65, 66. I'll call it 60 to 65, 66. Doesn't matter. 60 to 65 mile wind in Friesland. Bellflower, it might be getting a little bit stronger. Might be upticking. Let's see what's in that one. My friends ain't in Facebook. A new thunderstorm watch I'll be coming out for the traveling area for that. With the event. Let's see what the winds are at Aerosmith right now. 73 mile winds in Aerosmith. Or 70. And to the south west is the strongest winds of Aerosmith right now, 75. So and the hail has gone down a lot since the storm has passed through south of Gibson City. So right now you're seeing more of a damaging wind threat than a hail threat at this point because it's dissipating. Now, there's some new uptick in wind in Fuzlin, Illinois. $65. Keep an eye on that. The wind has gone down in Aerosmith a little bit, but still pretty significant to southwest of Aerosmith and southeast of Ellsworth. Let's see what my radar is pushing out now. So this might be dissipating into the south, and that's a good thing. And now it's back doing its thing as now. Now west of here, of the McLean County area, there's not much to talk about because there's nothing much been going on. Kind of waiting to see what the next model show about this scenario up here to the north as it moves to the southeast, reducing 75 to 80 mile winds at times. So I may come back on here later on this afternoon, check on and it's going to happen up in northern Illinois and Wisconsin. And as it moves southeast, there's going to be two scenarios. One, we don't get any storms tonight, and we get sunny in the morning, and we get storm complexes that explode and do a lot of stuff. Scenario two, we get storms tonight, and it doesn't do nothing, it's a bust. So right now, I'm going with scenario one. We might get a complex of storms that explode tomorrow morning, and yeah, as of right now, that's my scenario one. I'm just saying that because I'm waiting for new models to come in, and yeah, okay. I'll come back on later. See you later, guys. Have a good rest of the afternoon. I'll come on about maybe 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Bye.